Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, today's video, we're going to be doing another one of our single product reviews. In this series, we take one product, usually available at the drugstore, at drugstore prices, and we tear it apart. We look at the ingredients, we look at the textures, we look at what it claims to be able to deliver, and ultimately, does it work? What we want to get to is understanding of the pros and the cons and whether it fits into your skincare routine. So today is the turn of this little product, the ARGIRELINE Solution by The Ordinary. The Ordinary have come up with this peptide. It's a single peptide product. ARGIRELINE isn't the official scientific name, that's the trademark term which The Ordinary use. This is a product that's been around for about 5 or 6 years and does have a cult following, but isn't really widely understood or advertised anywhere. You don't really see it in routines or on YouTube. And it intrigued me about 6 months ago why that's the case. So I bought myself a bottle and I've been using it for the past 6 months. So I want to share with you my experiences of the product, but also talk about some of the pros and cons and what it claims to be able to deliver. So, ARGIRELINE or ARGIRELINE, depends on where you come from as to how you pronounce it. Solution 10% claims to be able to reduce the appearance of dynamic fine lines and wrinkles. Now, dynamic fine lines and wrinkles are those which are caused by movement in the face, usually around the mouth with the laughter lines, the crow's feet, and those frown lines between the eyes. These are the fine lines and wrinkles which can be really hard to treat because you're constantly moving your face. If you're like me and I talk with my hands, but I'm also quite expressionful in the face. That's when you're going to start seeing quite a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. Now, I have seen some, just as a side note, I have seen some idiots online saying, well, if you moved your face less, you'd have less wrinkles, yet you'd also have an absolutely miserable life and you won't be able to interact properly with anyone. So I don't want to see anybody just sat there, poker-faced the whole time to try and prevent wrinkles. You've got to live your life, and this could be a product, if it works, which helps to support the reduction in those visible fine lines and wrinkles. So ARGIRELINE is a peptide which it claims to deliver similar results to BOTOX but has a very different mechanism for action. So it's a plant-based peptide which interrupts some of the lipid action in the skin, which acts as a receptor to trigger those contractions of the muscles in the skin. So over time, it will reduce the amount of contractions in the facial muscles where you target it and reduce the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles. Scientific studies have shown that it works best at between 5 and 10% concentration. So here in The Ordinary, we have a 10% concentration. So ding, 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 straight off the bat, there's scientific evidence to back up the claims which this product makes. Like I said, I've been using it for about 6 months and I'm going to discuss my feelings on how it works and the mechanism of action. Now, if you just give a little squeeze. Now actually I've got through quite a lot of this. If I just drop that onto, you'll see it's a very watery consistency. It goes into the skin with very little effort and there's no scent, there's no colourant in here, and it disappears like that without a trace. So it's a beautiful product to use. It's £7 here in the UK. In the US, it's around the $10 price point. So again, very much drugstore, very much cheap. So let's go on to the pros and cons, and then I'll share with you what my findings were from using this product. So pro for me is the fact there is no colourant or fragrance or nasties that could cause sensitivity. This does make this product pretty universal, and most people would be able to enjoy it in their skincare routine. As always, patch test behind the ear for 24 hours before you use it over the whole face, just to make sure that you're getting the most out of it without any need for an allergic reaction. Second of all, the price. Who doesn't love a £7 anti-wrinkle product? Anti-aging has a huge market and companies really capitalise on that by stinging us with the price. You pay a fortune for products which often don't deliver a right lot in terms of benefit. This is not one of them. £7 means it's one of those products you can try for a month to see if you like it and you like the results without really breaking the bank and damaging your purse too much. So price point, ding, 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 love, love, love that. I love the packaging. It's in a dropper, makes it really easy to use, and I really like the appearance of the product. And it delivered exactly what it said it would and is backed up by scientific evidence. I'll go into my exact findings later, but the science behind this, have been double-blind scientific studies which look at the use of ARGIRELINE as a peptide on the skin and how it interacts with muscle contraction and the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And scientific studies have demonstrated it reduces if you use it between 5 and 10% in concentration, it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles by about between 15 and 27%. That's a significant reduction. If you think of all those crap lotions, potions, anti-aging this, anti-aging that you've applied on your face over the years, and have any of them really delivered a meaningful reduction of around a third in the appearance of your fine line and wrinkles? Probably not. And so actually, I think really good. It delivers what it promises, and that's a huge pro. In terms of the cons, for me, the main one is the consistency. So this is a pinpoint application. You put it where you have those dynamic fine lines and wrinkles, or where they're likely to appear and you want to prevent them. But it's too watery to really do a proper targeting. In a more gel-like consistency, it would be easier to pinpoint where you want it. What you tend to find is you put this on the crow's feet and it runs down the face. It's not going to do any harm. It's not going to have any meaningful impact. But I think a thicker consistency would mean it's easier to target, if that makes sense. Other than that, no, I absolutely loved this product. So what did I find? Well, over the first 6 months of use, I found that first 30 days to be really the key period. I put it on twice a day, morning and night. I just used it on the areas I wanted to focus, where I have those dynamic lines and wrinkles. And over that 30-day period, I did see a significant and visible reduction in the fine lines and wrinkles where I targeted this product. Now, a lot of people call it Botox in a bottle. Does it have the same impact as Botox? No, it's not going to. The botulism toxin is super strength, and this isn't going to, or claims to be able to mimic that. However, it will, for the price point, create a meaningful reduction in those fine lines and wrinkles, which we all crave. So it does what it says it's going to do. People that have branded it Botox in a bottle are going to be disappointed, because it's not going to mimic the results that you're going to get with Botox. However, it's less invasive. There's no needles. There's no need to go to a dermatologist's office or a cosmetician's office to have it administered. It's significantly cheaper. And I just find it a more pleasurable experience. I've had Botox once. I didn't dislike it. I liked the results. I thought it was fine, but it was quite painful for me. I've got a low pain threshold, so it's not for everyone. I found it quite painful. It was very pricey, and I wouldn't overall, but I didn't go back, so that speaks volumes. This, however, I've stuck with for 6 months, and I love. Now, this is not permanent. If you stop using it, you stop using the benefit, you'll stop seeing the benefits after about a 2-week period. So you have to keep using the product, which I guess is a con, but also for that price point, it's not prohibitive to keep having to use the product. I used it, like I said, for the past 6 months. The results came in those first 30 days. Beyond that, there was no improvement. It was just what I'd achieved at the 30th day was locked in then for the rest of the 6 months by maintaining it, using this. I guess you could go to a once daily treatment instead of using it twice a day after that month if you wanted. I kept up with the twice a day, so I'm not forgetting to use it. It just becomes part of my routine. I adored this product. Now, there are some people out there that say, you shouldn't use this product because it works initially, and then over time it'll cause actually drooping of the skin and actually can create more fine lines and wrinkles. No, these are not scientific studies that if you look online, these are not scientific studies. These are people who misunderstand the mechanism of action in a product like this. This product isn't designed to be a muscle relaxant. This isn't relaxing the muscles. This is preventing contraction of the muscles. Those are two very different things. Yes, if we were to constantly use a muscle relaxant, then potentially we could see some drooping. We're not doing that. We're just we're limiting the amount of contraction in the muscles, which is then causing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles to diminish. So it's very different. So if you read anything online that says over time it'll cause drooping, it won't, because you're not using it as a muscle relaxant. It is not relaxing the muscles, it's limiting the contraction of the muscles. Two very different things. So just that I clear that up. As always, patch test before you use it, because even though I think it's suitable for all skin types, you can still have a reaction and sensitivity to a product. And just be mindful that we hear peptides, and this is a peptide, and we think, oh God, it's going to be great for creating moisture in the skin, adding moisture to the skin, repairing the skin barrier. Peptides are fantastic, but they're not all created equally. This is not going to do anything for the hydration levels in your skin or repairing the skin barrier. So bear that in mind. You do still need products which will address that. This is just to look at those dynamic fine lines and wrinkles. Hope that kind of makes sense. Now, I'd love to know, guys, have you used this product? Will you use this product? It's the miracle anti-aging product it's often banded as. I actually thought for the price, you get a really, really good result. And I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I'm not going to point off for the consistency of the product. I would like it to be thicker. But other than that, cruelty-free, colorant-free, delivers what it says on the tin. I love this product. Let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. Obviously, if you give this video a thumbs up, it really helps to support the channel and let YouTube know that we're creating good content, which hopefully we are. Just as a side note, you might have seen my little cat moving background. For those that have been watching the channel for a while, that's our Marcel. He is an amazing cat, possibly the best cat you could ever hope to have. He's absolutely gorgeous, but he does like to sleep in the window, so he often interrupts these videos. And just as a total side note, we are now in week 11 of quarantine here in the UK. It's relaxed a little bit, but not enough to actually go and get a haircut. So I do apologise for the fact I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards and not sporting the best mane of hair at the moment, but you know, we've all got to pay our price and to stay healthy, and waiting another month for a haircut, don't think it's too bad. But I thought we'll just call that out in case anyone thinks I'm actively going for this look, because I'm not. Right guys, wherever in the world you are, sending lots of love from the UK, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.